Hey, thanks guys for coming to my video. I'm so happy that we're broken over 100 subs. Hopefully you're seeing this video recently, so that actually makes sense, and it's not like a year, and then more than that. So, and it just sounds dumb, but yeah, I'm really excited to have you all here. Thank you so much for subscribing, and please leave a comment. I really like to engage with all of you guys, and hopefully you enjoy the video. So guys, I was continuing my watching of this whatever podcast. It's like 5 hours long, so I'm watching like an hour of it every day. And anyways, today they're talking about women's height requirements. And of course, you know, I had done a video on height before previously, and there was a lot of comments on it. It was a big deal. Like, a lot of people were pissed off. A lot of people agreed with it. A lot of women came on there and said, hey, we want tall men so we can have tall kids, blah, etc. I don't want my kids having the same bad experiences that these shorter men are having now. So, you know what? I want to play this clip for you from the Whatever podcast, and then I want to talk to you guys about what reasons women are giving for why they like tall men.
Yo, we got volleyball tastes good. Thank you for the $25 super chat. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. What does it take for a 5'5" guy to be attractive?
Act like you're 6'3".
Yeah, humor.
Confidence is key.
Act the same way.
Confidence is key. That's it. Just be 5'5" and.
But that's like with anything, right? They want you to be confident. Any point. Like, women like confident men. So in general, just be confident. But yeah, if you're short, just own the fact that you're short. It's fine. Like, you can't really change it. I mean, you could get those leg lengthening stuff, but like, I did a whole video on that. You're only gonna get like 3 inches max. It's like, oh my god, and it's like some crazy ass surgery. They put metal rods in your legs. Whoo! I would never do that. Oh my lord. Oh. Every time you go through the TFSA checkpoint, they're going to be like, they're going to scan you like, sir, you got a bomb on you? You're like, no, I got metal rods in my legs because I wanted to be taller. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just wild shit.
Confident. Really quick on this. We'll go around the table really quick, guys. So what's your height, and do you have a height requirement? What's your bare minimum for a guy's height?
I'm 5'6", and I've dated somebody who was 1.5 inches shorter than me, and it wasn't really a problem. I still thought I was super hot.
I'm 5'2". I've dated someone who's 5'8", and that's probably the requirement, bare minimum.
5'8" bare minimum? Okay. What about you?
I'm 5'7", and I honestly don't care about height as long as they don't make it their entire personality that they're either like really tall or really short, because that's like the weird confidence thing where it's like that's just a weird issue that they have and it's not going to go away.
That's so true. I'm 4'11", and I will say like 5'7.5" to 5'8".
Wait, hold on. You're 4'11"?
Yeah. Thank you. I will give myself maybe like 11.5. You know, I wear a lot of platforms, so I'll give them that.
Okay. What about you?
I'm 5'8", and I have dated someone that's 5'10".
But, so that's your bare minimum, 5'10"?
Yeah, 5'10".
Okay.
The way women answer the question, like, why can't you just say it straight? Well, I dated somebody who's 5'10". So, would you date somebody who's 5'9", 5'7"? What, like, what? I dated somebody who's 5'10". Okay.
Bring the music back. I am 4'11.5".
Yes.
I'm waiting for my cue. Where's the music?
Hold on. I got something for you. Hold on.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, that half.
Why did that sound like pig squealing? That
Did
was
sound like pig
I was
squealing.
like,
You've never heard
counts.
Where did
The
you
hop
get a clip
counts.
of my laugh?
You've never heard that before?
That
Okay.
literally sounds like a pig squeal. But yeah,
That works.
well, the half counts.
podcast
yes,
is wild.
the shortest I've ever dated was 5'7", but I'd probably say anywhere between 5'7" and 5'8" would be the shortest.
So again,
Okay. Cade, what about you?
See,
I
I
can't
actually
do
like the
4
taller
proper.
women because if I'm going to date you seriously and take you into consideration long term, I'm thinking about my children in the future. I'm trying to breed D1 model athletes. So 5'7" is minimum.
Dude, come on, settle down. Like, I've heard that from so many people. They're like, I'm trying to breed athletes. I need a person this tall. Like, okay, everybody's trying to breed athletes. What? Oh my God, whatever. Okay, I don't know. But if you looked, anyways, you looked at this. We had 4 that were going for the taller guys, and 2 that were okay with being a little bit shorter. Well, maybe 1 who was okay with really short, but you had to be confident. So I would say everybody got to be confident. So it really doesn't matter if you're short or tall. Just because you're tall, they're not going to be like all over you if you're sitting there like have no confidence. You're like slouching in the chair like, oh my God, what am I going to do? It's so crazy. People are talking to me. Oh, I pissed myself. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I don't know what I was doing there. Yes.
Between 5'7", 5'10", 5'11", I've had exes that are 6 foot, 6'2". So as long as they're shorter than me, I mean, you don't have to be, but I prefer it.
Word. Yeah, honestly, if her height doesn't start with 4, she ain't the one.
Oh, you like the shorties?
I like the shorties.
That's a good
If her
man.
height, what's that? No, I've heard, yeah. Okay. Yeah, we got, I mean, I don't really care, honestly. But do I have a slight preference for like short girls? Yes, I do. But
So
Oh my God. Okay. So now let's get into like some of the reasons that women give why they like taller men. And then we can discuss why they're all bullshit. Ooh, it's gonna be exciting.
Would you rather date a tall guy who was ugly or a short guy who was cute?
I'm a tall bitch, so probably tall.
Why tall guy?
We want to breed athletes over here, so if we got tall and he has a good personality, that's all I need. If
Okay.
you can make me laugh and you're also a little bit above my height because I'm 5'8". If you got a good personality and you're tall, we're going to breed athletes.
So if we're talking breeding athletes, is it better to breed an athlete with a white guy or a black guy?
I've never dated a black guy, so probably white because that's all I know.
The athlete argument again. We're breeding athletes. Is this even true? Like, let's look this up. Okay. So, this is the, I don't know, I was just looking, I don't know if this is a good website or not, frankly. But this is what I had heard too, is genetics. That genetics played quite a big role in a person's height. So they actually say here, short parents can end up with taller kids, because, you know, this is still enveloped. This is still enveloped in genetics as a recessive trait. What is a recessive trait? So basically, it's a weak or unexpressed trait in a pair of oh shit, this is too much science talks. This is chromosome shit. Okay, whatever. I don't know how to say these words. According to scientists, 60 to 80% of an individual's height is determined by genetic factors. However, other factors come into play, which are around 20 to 40%, which are environment and nutrition. This is what I hear all the time. And nutrition, they talk about it for your brain development, for how smart your child will be, for how tall your child will be, just like everything. It's important for children to get proper sustenance, you know? You gotta get proper nutrition. Just, it's always a thing. It's a thing throughout your whole entire life ever. You know, eat a lot of different multicolored foods, you know? Don't just be eating like green stuff and then like meat. Potatoes. Yeah, see, and then I heard this too. Exercise helps your children grow because it strengthens their joints and their... Yeah, okay. Helps the joints become more flexible and stimulates secretion of the growth hormone. So put your kids in sports. 1 to 2 hours per day. They should encourage their kids to play 1 to 2 hours a day. So it doesn't really matter per se what sport they're playing. Okay, then make sure they get their sleep. Yeah, kids love to sleep, so I don't know if that's going to be a real issue. Okay, so do these 3 things. get your kid to sleep, exercise, and feed them well. And you can have a child that's larger than yourself. I don't know, my brother is 6'1", and my dad is only 5'9". My mom is like 5'1", something like that. So, and I'm 5'11", so we're all taller than our parents. All right, let's get back to the other thing. The heels argument. Oh. So now we're at the heels thing. Fine, you wear heels. Like, I get it. It adds a few inches onto you, whatever. Okay. I mean, that one I'm like, okay, that's like one thing. I'm not buying this one that much.
Here's the weird thing I don't understand is why women are so obsessed with having tall ass dudes. For what?
My entire life I thought lighting is everything. Find your light. I didn't believe that.
Hello?
But look at this.
Why is she whispering?
Good hard look at this. Disgusting creature. Who is she? Wow.
Okay, I will agree her cheeks do look better when she looked up. Oh, they do look better. Okay, fine. But it's just vanity reasons then. You think you're more attractive when you're looking up. It's like, what? Do you think at no point he'll be below you? Like, what if you guys are having sex and you're on top? He's gonna be looking, be like, oh my god, who's that? Oh, get off me! It's stupid. Again, vanity reasons. All about angles. It's just... You know he's not always going to be standing up. He could be sitting at a table and you walk up to him. It's so stupid. This is not a real reason. This is not a real reason. And if it is a real reason, you're not very smart. Okay, guys, I found the real reason why women love tall men. Sorry. I have to troll you guys a little bit. Come on. Come on.
So, I actually really love this question. I want to bring a little perspective and hopefully make things a little clearer for you guys. So, when you're growing up watching movies, you're watching Princess and Prince Charming and all these things, what's one thing that we can all agree on? The man is always taller than the woman. Always. In every movie, in every action film, the damsel in distress is never taller than the hero. She's never towering over him or looking down on him. She's always looking up, made to feel small and petite and like she needs her man to help her and rescue her. Being taller than your man, we get that taken away from us. We don't get the opportunity to feel small and feel helpless. On top of the fact that every single day I'm fighting for my life. We're always being called different names, getting compared to animals and objects and Lord knows what else. It's a lot. And so naturally we become more guarded and more offensive, and we have to be more in our masculine, quote unquote, energy. But shorter women don't have that issue. Shorter women don't have to be on guard physically all the time in a way that taller women do. And when you're with your man, you want to feel small, you want to feel petite, you want to feel protected. And it's hard to feel that way with a man that's smaller than you. Society has not normalized women being taller than men. It's very much taboo. It's usually a joke. It's usually some weird phenomenon. And when you're living in a society like ours, you want to fit in. You want to be normal for the most part. So when we have an opportunity to feel that way with our spouse or someone that we're dating, we want it, as anyone does. It's something that's normal until you realize it's actually a luxury when you don't have it. When you don't get to have that small, innocent, petite, and helpless feeling. I get it, when you love who you love, a lot of that stuff goes out the window, and that's fine. But I'm just making the point that this is why we would like someone taller than us. That's all. It's just a luxury that we don't get to enjoy. Hope that helps.
I thought that's like a very good explanation. I think she did a great job explaining it. Frankly, that makes sense to me, is that, you know, all of this thing, like they're talking about wearing heels and they're so tall, and it's like, oh, I don't want to be over you because I wear heels, or I need help opening a jar or whatever. But all of that, if you really think about the root to it, is they want to feel like they have a masculine man there, and they want to feel more petite and more feminine. And if you're taller than them, it feels that way. And she did mention, you know, there's in the media, and how we portray things out in society, like she was saying, it's generally the woman is shorter. I think that's a great point, and I think women like to feel feminine. And then this even goes to like the whole dating thing, which I want to talk about in another video as well too. It's like when you buy a dinner, or you take the woman out on a date and you pay for it, she gets to feel more feminine. She gets to feel more taken care of. I think so much of it just really stems to that, making a woman feel feminine. I think that's just really what it is. They want to feel feminine, even if they aren't that normally. So it kind of sucks for like shorter guys, but I think there was a good point in the podcast earlier that if you just act with confidence, I think you can make a woman feel feminine. And even this woman here, she said that, you know, ultimately if you fall in love with somebody who's shorter or whatever, that's it. Like it's not like they're gonna count you out 100%. But I think just on the initial stages, yeah, they're going to be looking for someone taller, which sucks. But I think we just pointed out here that you can overcome that, right? By being confident and knowing that realistically, if you have humor, if you're confident, if you're a good dude, and you take care of your woman, she's not going to ultimately she's not going to care. Now you just have to worry about yourself and how you feel. So hopefully this was helpful. I thought this last lady was super insightful, and she kind of like really laid it out nicely, so props to her. Please like and subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you think, and we'll check you on the next one.